Welcome to Green Bites, your bi-monthly dose of plant-based wisdom and sustainability. In today's episode, we're going to be chatting about clothing rental, fast fashion, and sustainability. Over the last 3 years, I've had the opportunity to try out 3 different clothing rental platforms. I've tried Rent the Runway, Nuuly, which is owned by Urban Outfitters, and also one called Armoire. One of the benefits of clothing rental is that if you have a special event you need to go to, whether it be a wedding, a graduation, or a work trip, you can rent the clothes and outfits you want. Normally it's 5 or 6 pieces. So I get a dress or a romper, 2 tops and 2 bottoms, and you can have those outfits for the event, keep them for 3 weeks to a month, and then return them at the end. I think when it comes to sustainability, it's not too sustainable to buy an outfit, even if you don't spend a lot of money. Let's say you get an outfit from Shein or H&M, and maybe the outfit did only cost $50, but you don't wear it every day. Maybe you work remotely or you have a uniform in your job, but you just needed the outfit to go out with and you don't have another event planned for 30 days or 60 days. I know for me personally, I've been working remote in software business development and tech sales, and I do mostly wear sweatshirts and leggings a lot of days, or sometimes I do wear a cardigan and a nice top, but I'm not really being too dressy while working remotely. Out of the 3 platforms, so Nuuly, Armoire, and Rent the Runway, I have to say I really do like Nuuly the most. And that one is spelled Nuuly. It's owned by Urban Outfitters, and I like their selection of clothes. So if you want more dressy clothes, they have those options. If you want more casual clothes, they have those options. I was able to rent really nice pleather, vegan leather high-waist pants and a vegan leather V-neck sleeveless sweater. That was really nice. I also got a cat suit, a sleeveless cat suit. That was really nice as well. And then I do work events sometimes where I do need to wear all black. So I got a nice black button down and then also a kind of casual sheer pink crochet cardigan that was really comfy and something I could wear while working. I would say for the variety, Nuuly is your best bet. With Rent the Runway, it is a bit more high-end. So maybe if you're going to a wedding or a destination trip, or, you have different outings, different functions, maybe a fundraiser, maybe Rent the Runway would be better for more of those kind of high-end rentals. Armoire is pretty good. I would say it's more similar to Nuuly, and it's more geared towards business casual clothing. So more of your everyday casual wear. Maybe you work hybrid, you go into the office twice a week. The other days you're working remotely. Then maybe Armoire is something that can be a staple for you. Another way to have sustainability in your clothing and accessories purchases is to thrift. Whenever I visit LA, I love going to the Melrose area and going to different thrift shops there. Being in Chicago, we do have some good thrift shops, but since I'm in the suburbs, I mainly just go to Goodwill. It's fun to browse around and just see what you can find, some cute tops, things that are out of the ordinary. And then by thrifting, you're able to give a new life to something that someone else owned. There's also, if you're more into the luxury thrifting, a website called The Real Real if you'd like to get pre-owned luxury goods. I would, as someone who's plant-based, think it's definitely better to buy a pre-owned Louis Vuitton bag or Gucci bag versus buying a new production one. And then there's also a website called thredUP. I've been browsing on there for different tops. I like getting funky t-shirts if I'm thrifting, from band t-shirts if it's like an emo pop punk band from the 2000s, or EDM artist t-shirts. So those are my favorite things to look for. And with thredUP, they have an entire ecosystem. So they vet the clothes. Of course, when they receive them, they clean them, steam them, and launder them, and then ship them to the customers. I think that thrifting, along with clothing rental, not that all of your clothes have to be pre-owned or rented. I definitely like to buy new leggings, new sports bras, things of that nature in the intimates category. But I think having a nice balance in your wardrobe, having maybe 20 to 30% of your clothes rented or thrifting, can definitely have a positive and sustainable effect on the planet, on the earth, on the environment. In this next segment, I'd like to chat about capitalism and sustainability. As someone with a background in film and entertainment, and then also event marketing and now business development, I do think capitalism helps spur innovation. I think of Henry Ford and Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison, and how, being able to patent certain techniques and products help them to create and develop so many things that we use even today in our everyday lives. When I look to consumer products going viral, like I mentioned in the last episode, I think sometimes that mass consumerism can kind of take away from the innovation. In the early 2020s of the pandemic, I did record a few hauls, me buying things from Saks off Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom Rack. So not spending a lot of money, but still me buying, a lot of clothes and accessories. I even bought from Shein and recorded a clothing haul from there. And I think during the pandemic, we had so much downtime that it was something that was okay, just being able to just sit around, buy things, copious amounts of products. But I feel now we're kind of in 2024, a new paradigm. And we're starting to be more conservative with our spending. We're starting to be more conscious of where our money is going. If our money is being used to be kinder to the planet, be kinder to the environment, or if we're just using it for mass consumption. I do think as a whole, probably inflation and things becoming more expensive is why we see less of those clothing hauls and Sephora hauls on TikTok and YouTube. And now we see more TikToks and YouTubes of people sharing ideas on how to save money, be more eco-friendly, be more eco-conscious. And I think if you come into capitalism with that angle, like, okay, I do want to be successful, I do want to start a business, sell a product, but how is it helping to make the world a better place? Is it making others' lives easier? Is it streamlining something for some group of people or animals or the environment? And if you have that as your ethos and as your sort of guiding light in your practice, whether you have a tech startup or a clothing startup or a food brand or a makeup skincare brand, if you do put that holistic approach at the forefront and center of your brand messaging, then it can really help it to thrive and be successful. Well, that concludes episode 2 of Green Bites, your bi-monthly dose of plant-based wisdom and sustainability. Be sure to subscribe and tune in for the next episode.